This is the 21-day abundance, free yoga and meditation training. It's an honor to be guiding and leading your practice. My name is Alex, aka Petrogiani. I'm one of the newest members here at IAM Yoga. And during this time of lockdown, it's wonderful to be able to lock in. And so as our members start to gather for this beautiful live session, just to remember that they will be recorded. Behind the glass in which you see, there's actually two cameras rolling. So the first is for the Instagram. We're going to record it live. And thank you all for joining. It's absolutely wonderful to have you here. And then the second one is through the computer, and that's going to be for YouTube. And of course, higher quality video. And if you want to watch it on the TV, and as you can see, I have my earbuds in, higher quality sound as well. So to begin, I would just like to acknowledge through a land claim that this land is situated on stolen land of many of the nations that inhabited this sacred space. Nations like the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Chippewa, and the Anishinaabe. Among the many others, when we are grateful, especially as yogis, to honor this space and this past and present and future keepers of this sacred land that we call home. We would also like to thank Deepak Chopra, Dr. Deepak Chopra, for these 21 days of abundance. It's an absolute wonderful meditation. I had the opportunity to do the first this morning, and it's very, very beautiful. We're going to be getting into the Soham consciousness. And then after the meditation, I'm going to lead us in a yoga practice, a strong yoga practice for our bodies. That way we can stay strong physically and mentally. I'd also like to thank the yogis, all of you, for coming here and being present. It's very fantastic to have you again, locking in rather than locking down, right? Just think of the language, and hopefully we can get to a place where we can lay out. That'll be really beautiful as we close with our Shavasana. That'll be very special in exactly an hour from now. And then finally, the owner of IAM Yoga and her team for the idea of putting this beautiful event on and the work of bringing this 21 days of abundance to each and every one of us. So thank you, everyone. So we're going to begin sitting on our mats, just nice and comfortable. There's two ways to sit. Right, we can always sit with the soles of our feet underneath our knees. It's more like square pose or simple pose. And it's just very easy. You can sit on a bolster or a block. Again, I didn't start to sit on the floor. And even this morning, when I was doing my meditation, I just got out of bed and just sat at the edge of my bed. So it's totally okay to take any position that you choose. The key is that one must be comfortable. If one is not comfortable, there's going to be no benefit to any of this, because comfort leads to relaxation, and relaxation leads to meditation. So it's very, very important that you're first comfortable in your body, and after being comfortable in your body and scanning your body for body comfort, that through the breath you start to find relaxation. And that's really for the mind. Relaxation is a concept. Because people can be on a beach and be totally not relaxed. So it's not the beach that makes one relax. As my teacher taught me, it's the weather inside. And that's a very beautiful consciousness and a very beautiful teaching. So again, comfort in the body, relaxation in the mind, you'll get all the benefits. Trying to sit in lotus pose, uncomfortable, not relaxed, but it looks like you're meditating, nothing will happen. And so I like to take sweet pose. Again, doing lots of yoga, hips are very open. If you have more open hips like me, a more comfortable way to seat is just heel to heel, right? So one heel in front of the other. And again, through these 21 days, you can switch it up left and right. I usually lead with my right. It feels more comfortable. And then again, palms up, palms down. Just depends if we're opening up to the universe or we're grounding the energy. And I'm sure, again, Dr. Chopra will lead us into what to do specifically. But just giving you a little bit of the yoga consciousness, the physical anatomy of meditation, how to best benefit yourself. And if you're ever sitting with others, to give them that same permission, that same relaxation. So I'm going to just bring this into attention before we start the audio. This is a beautiful singing bowl that Elle brought. And I would like to share the vibration because places separate us, but spaces unseparate us. There's no separation in space, right? We're on this beautiful planet we call Earth. We're moving around the sun. The sun is spinning around the galaxy in the universe, right? So when we think of it this way in space, we're all here. And if we're in space, which way is up, right? Up is up here. And if down is down here, then if we go down deep enough into the earth, we all pass through the center. And so that's really important to realize that places separate us, so we're all in our different places, but space unseparates us. And so by playing the bowl, I hope you really feel the vibration. Again, thought separates us, but feeling unseparates us. So really feel your intention. I'm going to play it 3 times. And in this time, I want you just to set your intention for this 21-day challenge. Why are you here? And it's a really important concept to always be aware of. Not as a thought, but as a feeling, as an intention, inner tension, or information. You're informing what is happening within you. And that's really important. Because again, would love for each of you to join us on this journey throughout all 21 days. And we're going to discuss the very consciousness of abundance, and we're going to practice it through our bodies. So again, when this lockdown is over, we'll all be locked in together. And we're always stronger when we're together. All right, take a deep breath in, focus in on your intention, exhale, let it go. Inhale. Hold the breath, see it in your mind's eye like a word or an image or a feeling. Exhale, let it go. Draw it up once again to third eye center from your heart. Exhale, let it go. Final one, inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Eyes open, eyes closed. Again, get yourself nice and comfortable as I prepare our meditation together. And let's begin.
Welcome to day 1. Welcome to the Chopra Center 21-day meditation challenge, Creating Abundance. We are very happy you've decided to embark on this journey into stillness and silence to experience authentic abundance consciousness. Over the next 3 weeks, we'll focus on different aspects of abundance. In our first week, Preparing for Abundance, we'll consider the promise of unlimited potential. During this time, we'll learn what true abundance is, the infinite source from which it springs, how consciousness and the mind affect its flow, and how we can more deeply understand that abundance is a divine right bestowed upon each and every one of us. During our second week, we'll show how abundance relates to the 7 spiritual laws of success, beginning with the law of pure potentiality. What exactly is possible? And ending with the law of dharma, how to increase abundance in our lives by serving humanity with our unique skills and talents. In our third week, we contemplate the practical aspects of abundance through living in abundance, our natural state of being. During this time, we'll explore the concept of synchrodestiny, consciously manifesting our destinies by harnessing the power of intention and meaningful coincidence. We'll also discuss the importance of living gratefully in a manner that is carefree and with love and in unity to create an environment of abundance around us. So as we begin, let's ask ourselves, what is true abundance? True abundance is the experience in which all our needs are easily met and our desires spontaneously fulfilled. We know true abundance when we feel joy, health, happiness, a sense of purpose and vitality in every moment of our existence. An overflowing fullness that infuses every facet of our lives. We never need to seek abundance. We simply need to notice and open up to what's already there and allow the bounty of the universe to flow through us. Each of us experiences abundance every day. In the unbounded joy of a child, the bright sunlight that fills the room as you open your eyes to a new morning, the many friends and family who are always there for you. Nature too reflects abundance in all its glory. Vibrant fields of wildflowers, majestic mountain peaks, lush and fragrant forests, and the rich array of wildlife that thrives on our planet. All these gifts that nature presents to us at every moment are examples of true abundance. It is impossible to count the grains of sand in 1 inch of the shore, or the twinkling stars that fill our night sky. Even our own bodies, composed of the same molecules that make up the entire universe, contain billions of cells. In nature, in the universe, and even within us, there is no such thing as scarcity or lack. Now that you possess this knowledge, you can embrace the concept of unlimited abundance, knowing that the desires of your heart are always available, provided you are open to receiving them and sharing your gifts with the world. At some point today, take time to witness examples of abundance within and all around you. You will see the myriad riches the universe offers us in every moment and begin to experience true abundance consciousness. As we prepare to meditate together, let's let's spend a moment focusing on today's centering thought. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Now we'll begin our meditation to connect with the source from which all abundance flows. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap, palms upward, and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. So, hum. So, hum. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. So, hum. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. So, hum. So, hum. Now silently in the mind. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry this new understanding of true abundance within you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me.
Today I behold all the abundance that surrounds me.
Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me.
Today I behold all the abundance that surrounds me.
Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me.
Today I behold all the abundance that surrounds me.
Namaste.
Namaste. Beautiful, everyone. So that was our first meditation with Dr. Deepak Chopra. Again, really proving that being popular and being powerful can be the same thing. What a beautiful meditation. If you'd like to discuss more of that, we're going to do a little question and answer period at the end, if we have time. But I really want to get to the power of practice, because the beauty of meditation is that it leads in through the yoga and then through the yoga back into the meditation. It's kind of like that infinity syndrome of two circles coming together to form one large circle. And of course, they can retract to be their own. Wonderful, lots of love. So let's prepare. So if you were all nice and cozy and warm, I encourage you to undress a little bit, because you're going to get very, very heated. It's a beautiful thing to practice yoga, and as you know, it can be a very powerful practice. So we have half an hour to go. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the time as best as possible. But again, this is our first time, so let's enjoy it. Let's get the most out of it. And each time, let's just change it up a little bit. Same, but different. So let's begin today. Legs out in front. And just walking our hips back a little bit. Walking our hips back. Again, getting some circulation into our legs. This is our first time doing cross-legged position. And then we're going to come forward. So I'm going to show from the side. So as we come forward, we're going to grab hold of wherever is comfortable with the legs straight. So again, we don't want to bend our knees and sacrifice a knee bend for grabbing feet. We want to have the legs nice and straight. And then we walk our hands forward. And if we can get to the side of our feet, great. If we can get to the top of the feet, great. But wherever we are, I'm not going to start by showing on the ankles. We're going to bend our elbows. Bend our elbows, bend our elbows. And that just puts us in a good way. Starts to create a lot of micro movement in through the spine. And we're going to take that so hum, that consciousness, that mantra, so hum. And we're going to do it through the breath, because the breath is medicine for the body. And when we do so hum in through the yoga practice, and the way it was taught to me when I was in India, that the inhale is the so. And if you breathe and feel, you'll hear this. And now it's not a really big leap of faith or a jump to hear it as a so. That's how it was described in mantra. So in Sanskrit. And then the exhale, that Brahmari or that Ujjayi, that's the hum. And if you've ever taken my class, you know that we do Brahmari, and I always describe it as a very powerful hum. Well, now you see the connection. There's all these ancient roots within our modern practice. And a good teacher knows how to make that bridge or that connection and not feel that there's so much space between 10,000 years ago and today, and where we're heading 10,000 years from now. So there's a modern language for ancient practice, and that's what we're doing. So by doing the so hum, not as a mental mantra now through our meditation, but as a breath, we're getting into our forward fold and really focusing on the breath now, the inhale and the exhale becoming the so hum. So relax your head, relax your shoulders, legs straight, really working in deeper into your forward fold for 10, 9, make it long and strong, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath in. Feel that so come up, and let's actually hum. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the arms behind you as you bring the soles of the feet to the floor and start to windshield wiper the knees side to side. Breathing naturally, finding that so hum in every breath we take. And I'm just guiding one knee down at a time, nice and slowly. If you prefer to bring your feet together and windshield wiper your knees side to side together, that's cool too. And just to advance this movement a little more, because it's a very powerful movement. It's a great way to relax and release from sitting, from forward folding. And what we do is we backward bend. So we forward fold. Imagine almost as if you're rubbing your forehead on your knees. You don't have to, right? There's no forcing, right? Don't try and fix it, but you're in a forward fold. And then as the knees drop, you go into backward bend. Look over opposite shoulder. So as the knees go left, look right. As the knees go right, look left. And let it flow side to side as you continue that so hum in every breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, soles of the feet to the floor, arms behind you. Let's start to work with some reverse table. Always bringing hips to heels, bouncing a few times, and then lifting up. And as you lift up, do different things. Try different positions. And if you can get into a narrow stance, it's really hard, but you feel it through the toes, you feel it through the ankles, you feel it through the body. And if you can get to the point of looking back, fantastic. If not, right, there's no issue with looking in front. And again, always resetting, bringing those hips to heels. You can even do a couple bounces and then lift yourself up. Good. 10. Feeling that so hum. 9. Starting to stretch and strengthen a little bit more, emphasizing the strengthening aspect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, let's climb on through into squat. We're going to move around. I'm just going to shift to face the camera. That way, we're all in the same direction. Again, I really like to show from the side. It gives you a little bit of a different perspective. But again, facing the camera is the way we usually do it, like in class, right? Eye to eye. But of course, in this practice, we're really looking at the eye, the inner eye. right? The I, like grammatical I, right? That's the self we were discussing. It's through the Soham. We feel that natural breath, that natural movement. Good, let's settle here into a squat position, get into a nice position into squat and start to bounce. And then as we get into squat and bounce, you can stay in squat and just relax into it and take it more as a passive practice. Or again, if you'd like to strengthen, join me. As you inhale with the So, lift up, arms behind you, and then come back down into prayer. Hum. So, feel it with every breath. Gathering that abundance, not just mentally, but in the body, up and down. Starting to move with your own practice. Do as much as you like. We're going to go for 10. 9. Remember, you can just stay in squat and enjoy a more yin variation. 5. 4. Bring those arms back. You can even start to connect them back. Reach back. Oh, a little stretch. And then back down. 2. And 1. Everyone comes up right now, and then we dangle. So if you're in squat, you're just going to place your hands on the floor. I'll show you from the side. And just allow your head to relax. For those who are coming up and down, you know the way. You've already done it. So here in your forward fold, bring your hands, your fingers to the ground again. Don't compensate for your knees being bent for grabbing the floor. Straighten your legs, and if you can't touch the floor, just grab one of your ankles. Right? Build that bracket. And then allow yourself to relax, and as the head relaxes, right, it brings that weightedness to the spine, allows it to create natural traction through each and every vertebrae. And then you can step on your toes, you can bring your feet closer together or more apart. But again, don't compensate knees bent for knees or legs straight. Right? You want to really stretch those hamstrings. And then shift your weight forward and back. And then once you're in the posture, find the breath. Right? The breath is the key to yoga. And it's the key to unlocking this lockdown. Right? We don't need to feel locked down. We want to feel locked in, supportive, right, to our community, through our consciousness, through our compassion. Good. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, lift your hip for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Walk it out on the mat. Into a plank position. Get nice and comfortable here. We're going to hold our plank, and as we do, we're just going to shift our hips left and right. Shift our hips left and right. And just get into a good way. Again, nothing too hard. Let the ankles drop. The feet come in a comfortable position. Just move it around. You can even lift the opposite hand because we're going to prepare for a side plank. But before we do, just getting the feeling, maybe weight out in front, to the side. Again, we break down the movement because we don't want to break down, we want to break through, right? We want to gain strength, we want to gain energy. And that comes with practice because practice is progress. Good, shifting on to the left side, left arm down and straight. Lift up through that shoulder, lift up through those hands and twinkle fingers like stars. Beautiful, look up, feel up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you'd like to float that right leg up, now's the time to do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shift it up, move it around left and right. Feel. And when you're ready, we're going to come onto the right side. You're going to see the back of me. That's right side. So again, lock it in. Look at the shoulder. We're not down. We're up. Lifting up through that shoulder. Looking up. Feeling up. If you wish to bring the arm up, feel free. And twinkle fingers like stars for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let that foot float. Feel. You got this for 2. And one. Fantastic. Downward facing dog. Massage it out. Lift the heels of the hands. Feel, feel, feel. Pedal it out here on the floor. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, relax your hips. Stick out your tongue, lion's breath. Relax your jaw. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Good. Just going to check the time. Oof. We only have 5 more minutes to go, so let's do a powerful vinyasa all the way through. Coming forward into plank, holding into plank. Let's lower down, knees, chest, chin for chaturanga. Sliding forward into upward dog or cobra. Look up, feel up. Flick the heels towards the hip, flip the toes, lift the hips, drop back into the heels, downward facing dog. Good. Hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Good. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, arms up, and then to heart center. Good, stay here, breathe. 1 full solo hum. Let's be aware of it in our practice. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down to the floor. Bend the knees, step back or hop. Into chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Lift up, upward facing dog. And then heels to hips, curl toes, downward facing dog. Hop up once again, or step up, whichever you prefer. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's get 1 more in. Inhale up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, hop, step, right into our chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, lift up, cobra, upward dog, heels to toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat, and this time let yourself roll back, Shavasana. Again, such a short but sweet moment. Remember, you can always continue more throughout the day, but we are approaching the end of our live stream. And although sometimes with class we can buy ourselves a couple minutes, due to the technology, we have a hard finish. So let's remember our so hum. Take a deep breath in for so. Squeeze the thumb, mudra of the mind, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your face, exhale, hum, release everything. Good. Inhale, squeeze your thumb, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your face. Exhale, let it go. 1 more time. Inhale, so squeeze the thumb, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the face. Feel that abundance coming through the body, coming through the mind, aligning with your intention. And exhale, let it go. And when you let it go, you truly get to let it be. Deep breath in and let yourself see. Shavasana is truly an integrative experience. As you lie down, and you relax, you float down the stream. I'm going to sit up and watch the stream just to make sure everything is properly moderated. So again, we'll ask our questions at the end. You may have to redo the stream. But in the meantime, just take this moment to relax. And if we get timed out, that's all we're doing. And if it ends, just say namaste in your heart. And I really thank you for being here today and practicing with us, whether live or recorded. And I really, really hope we're going to go not just on an ambitious journey of abundance, but a fulfilling one. All of us are going to have our unique stories. So as we lie in Shavasana, remembering there is some extra work, like homework that can be done, that will be sent out. And just feeling the gratitude, as we say in class, feeling the healing with each breath. That so hum is that breath, is that magic, is that medicine. Good. Exhale, let it go. Good, and slowly, gently bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Let's see if we can get us sitting up before the stream ends so that we can finish in a formal way. So again, arms up over your head, soles of the feet to the floor, rock out your knees, get comfortable, go side to side, stretch it out, pelvic tilts. And whenever you're ready, pick a favorite side and come up with helping hands to a comfortable seated position. Once in the seated position, bring your hands together, create some good energy. Bring it up over your head and down over your heart. Then let's go really, really fast for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel the energy. Feel the space. And each of us in our different place. Lock down. We're going to lock in to each other. Communal, connected, through the consciousness of the breath, because we're breathing the breath of every living, breathing being that has ever existed. The body, through our yoga practice, and through our minds, through the consciousness. And let's Brahmari through the hum, by bringing our palms together through the Om, which is the external Brahmari, all together to close. Deep breath in. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. In our hearts, in our lives, in everything that we see, are, and be. The light in me sees and shares the light in you. In love, with love, through love, and with abundance. Namaste. Yay, everyone! Woo! Big hearts, big hearts, big hearts. Wonderful.